Tracy, you got a minute?
Sure, what's the matter? Tomorrow is our wedding day, so I'm taking it easy at home today. I just have to do a final check of the luggage I'm bringing tomorrow.
Actually, it's hard to say this, but Mom suddenly started saying something that's so confusing.
What's so confusing?
Today, on the day before the wedding, she said, "Cancel the wedding. I've been totally cheated."
What? Cancel? The other day, when she took me out to dinner, she told me she was really looking forward to the wedding. I haven't seen her since then, so I don't remember doing anything to make her dislike me. What do you mean she was cheated?
That's what I don't understand either. Mom was in no condition to talk to me. I asked her to explain what happened, but she just said, "You're being deceived too. Call off the wedding right now." She wouldn't even listen to me.
I don't know what's going on.
Mom had some kind of thick file with her. Maybe that had something to do with it. She's about to go wild and unpredictable, you know. So I got my dad and my brother to help me, and we shoved Mom in the back room for now. We're ready to catch her if she tries to run away. She's yelling something even now. I can't hear what she's saying, though.
I can't believe this. She's such a kind woman.
She's always been like this. She's usually very kind, but once she gets mad, she's unmanageable. Especially when it comes to me and my brother. She still hasn't let go of her children. But I don't think I've ever seen her this bad before. I'm going to wait for my mom to calm down. Meanwhile, I'm going to talk to my dad and my brother and see what we can do about tomorrow. I'll get back to you. I hope everything will be fine tomorrow and we can all be at the wedding as a family. But since it's in this state, maybe I may not be able to make it in time. In that case, I need you to go ahead and get ready. I'll explain the situation to the wedding hall as well.
Okay.
I'm really sorry for this mess on the day before the wedding.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. If there's any progress, please, call me right away.
Yeah, I'll call you as soon as I can. You totally had me fooled. I'll never forgive you.
Karen, I was going to call you myself. What do you mean I fooled you? I just got a call from Frank, too. I heard that you said the wedding is canceled. What the hell is going on? Did I do something wrong? If there is something you don't like about me, please tell me clearly. I will do my best to correct it. Canceling the wedding the day before is just too much.
Even if you tried, you can't fix it. You can't change the past, you know.
What? The past? What the hell is wrong with my past?
It's not about you. It's your family.
What? My parents?
Yes. You almost had me fooled. I asked you about your parents' educational background when we first met. Then, Frank said, "Don't ask such a rude question," and he went off on a tangent. I've been curious about it for a long time. I couldn't help but be curious, so I hired a detective to check it out. I couldn't believe that they're both high school dropouts. It's a scam. I was about to be totally fooled.
A detective? Why would you do that? Besides, I have no intention of deceiving you at all. I had never hidden the fact that my parents were high school dropouts. I would tell that to people who ask me. Karen, are you telling me to cancel the wedding just because my parents are high school dropouts?
That's right. There is absolutely no way my son is marrying a woman whose parents are high school dropouts.
No way.
Listen, my husband and I graduated from the same national university. We provided gifted education to Frank and our younger son. As a result, Frank graduated from the same university as his parents, and our younger son graduated from a famous private university. Our relatives are all elites who graduated from famous universities. So there is absolutely no way that I would let you people taint the blood of my family.
Karen, you're out of line. It's true that my parents are high school dropouts, but they are working hard. They raised me without any problems. They even allowed me to go to cram school and take various lessons. And I graduated from the same university as Frank.
That's a lie. There's no way your parents, who are high school dropouts, could afford to send you to cram school. Unless, of course, if they borrowed money, they might send you to cram school.
They didn't have any debt. It's true that when I was still young, we didn't have a lot of money. There were times when we had a hard time. But ever since I can remember, I have never experienced hardship or felt miserable. I thought about getting a part-time job to pay for half of my university expenses. But my parents paid the full amount for me. They said that while I was still a student, I should rely on my parents as much as I can. They told me to do what I can only do while I'm a student. I don't mind if you say bad things about me, but I can't tolerate someone talking badly about my parents, even if that's you, Karen.
Shut up. You're a cheater.
What? A cheater? How dare you call me like that?
Because your parents are high school dropouts. That's nothing but a scam. I don't even want to breathe the same air as a lower-class cheater like you. So cancel the wedding. What I say is absolute.
Frank, how's the situation?
It's been less than an hour, so there's no progress. Mom became quiet, but she hasn't responded to any of our questions. I think she's harassing us. When we tried to enter the room, it was locked from the inside. We think she'll come out when she gets hungry.
Karen texted me, and we've been texting back and forth.
What? She texted you? Are you okay? What did she say?
She said a lot of things to me, but if you ask me if I'm okay or not, I'm not okay at all. To make a long story short, she thinks it's a scam that my parents are high school dropouts. She told me she wouldn't approve of me marrying you because I'm a cheater.
What? A cheater? I can't forgive her for calling you like that.
She really said a lot of things about me. I can put up with it if it's about me. But to be told so much about my parents? That's unforgivable.
Tracy, I'm really sorry. Don't tell me you're fed up with me and want to cancel the wedding.
That's not going to happen. To be honest, I'm really pissed off, but it's not your fault.
I'm going to end this by tomorrow, I promise. Can you send me a screenshot of the text you and Mom exchanged earlier?
Sure, I don't mind.
I'll talk to Mom. Can I show it to my dad and my brother too? If you don't want me to do that, I won't.
I don't mind. Can I show it to my parents too?
Yes, it's fine. My mom might not be at the wedding tomorrow. So I think it's better if you let your parents know now.
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks. Send me the screenshot and I'll get back to you. Tracy, thanks for sending me the screenshot. Mom is a real asshole. I'm really disappointed in her for going that far with you. My dad and my brother also said they won't forgive Mom. I tried to talk to Mom, but she just won't talk or won't even answer. So the three of us talked it over and decided not to let Mom attend the wedding. If she pretends to be sorry and says she's going to attend the wedding, I don't know how she'll behave at the wedding.
That's fine with me, but are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm really looking forward to our wedding. I wouldn't want my mom to ruin it. Besides, I can't forgive her for what she had done. Your parents are amazing people, and yet Mom said so badly about them. It's the worst thing a person can do to belittle others.
If you're that determined, then let's do it.
You showed the screenshot to your parents too, right? How did they react? I think they had every right to be angry.
Well, they were surprised, but they were calm. When I told her that only Karen was saying such things, and that you and your father were also angry at Karen, my parents said, in that case, we're still in favor of your marriage, and we're planning to attend the wedding tomorrow. They said I didn't need to worry about that.
I'm so glad.
But I'm sure Karen won't keep quiet. I wonder if she'll be okay.
We'll take care of it. You can trust us.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. Don't tell me you had a wedding without me.
The wedding went well. It was a really nice ceremony. Karen, why do you keep contacting me?
Because when I call Frank or my husband, they don't even answer my calls. They're not even reading my texts. So I've decided to barge into the wedding hall. I was going to make a mess of things, but I can't get out of my room. They just left me food. I will never forgive them for locking me in here.
I can't do anything about that. It's your family's problem. But if they hadn't locked you up, you were going to barge into our wedding and mess it up, weren't you? Then I think they had done the right thing by locking you in there.
Don't be cheeky.
Frank is a very sweet boy.
I can't believe he would do something like this. You must have seduced him.
I didn't say anything. Do you know who decided not to invite you to the wedding? It was Frank, his brother, and your husband.
No way. I didn't think you would have a wedding without me.
Please don't think that everything will go your way. I didn't want to worry people around me. So we've decided that you won't be attending because you're not feeling well. So the wedding proceeded smoothly.
Oh no, it wasn't supposed to be like this.
I showed Frank the texts you'd sent me, and of course I showed them to my parents too. My parents were beyond angry. They were stunned. But they said they would not object to our wedding. They always say that Frank is a really wonderful man.
So what? I don't need any opinion from high school dropouts and a cheater.
I told you not to speak ill of my parents.
What the hell? I'm just telling the truth.
I'm giving you one last chance.
Huh? What do you mean, one last chance?
From now on, you will never make fun of or verbally abuse my parents again. I'll forgive you if you promise to apologize to my parents for everything you've done.
Huh? You're so stupid. What do you mean you'll forgive me? I was just telling the truth. I didn't do anything wrong, so why do I need to apologize? I don't want you to forgive me, not one bit.
Okay, I understand how you feel. My parents are beside me right now. They're saying, if that's the way you're going to be, we're not going to get along either. They're also saying they'll stop doing business with your company.
What? Business? What are you talking about?
My parents' company is a major business partner of the company you work for. Have you ever heard of K Corporation?
K Corporation. If they stop doing business with us, our company will go out of business. Your parents own a company and the company is K Corporation? That can't be true. They're high school dropouts, and they should be at the bottom rung of society.
You don't have to believe me. Anyway, I'm done talking. Now if you'll excuse me.
Tracy, I was wrong. I didn't think that your parents were really the owners of K Corporation. I'll never make fun of you again, so please forgive me.
I won't forgive you. I told you the other day that that was your last chance, didn't I? It's too late now.
Oh no. My boss called me yesterday. He said, "Our company may go bankrupt because of you." The president of K Corporation said, "What kind of company has an employee who repeatedly harasses people?" The president also said he doesn't want to have a relationship with us in the future, and they want to cease doing business with us. What are you going to do about it? If that happens, I'm going to hold you accountable. He told me that. Why didn't you tell me first? If I had known that your parents owned K Corporation, I would have gotten along with you guys better.
Because my parents didn't like that sort of thing.
What?
If you knew that my parents owned K Corporation, they were sure you'd be very concerned about it. My parents wanted to be on equal footing with you and wanted to get along with you. So they asked me to keep my mouth shut for the time being. My parents are very broad-minded people, and yet you kept making fun of them.
I didn't make fun of them.
You're saying you didn't? How can you say that after such a verbal abuse?
And I can't believe that you work for K Corporation. I had no idea. You're the president's daughter.
You didn't listen to anything I said, did you, Karen?
What?
I didn't tell you that my parents own K Corporation. But I did tell you that I work for the company my parents own. If you had listened to me, you wouldn't have made fun of my parents so much. In other words, you got what you deserved.
Oh, no. Hey, you're the president's daughter, so your opinion would count. Can you please tell your parents to forgive me? Tell them not to cease doing business with us.
I won't do that.
Why not? I'm begging you so much.
Karen, you're not sorry at all. If you really feel bad, shouldn't you apologize to my parents in person? Well, I'm sure you'll be turned away by the receptionist.
Oh, no.
Besides, even though I'm the president's daughter, I'm still an employee of K Corporation. I don't have the right to interfere with what the management decides, and I don't even want to do that.
Please, you're the only person I can ask.
I think you have misunderstood me. There is no reason for me to help you. I never forgave you for making fun of my parents.
I apologize. I'll do anything for you. So please forgive me.
I don't want you to do anything for me. It's too late to apologize now. Can we end now? If you persist any longer, I'll show these texts to my parents, and I'll ask them to report it to the president of your company. I don't think you should make your position any worse.
Please, don't do that. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
My parents didn't really want to stop doing business just because of what Karen had done. In the end, they decided to continue the transaction. However, They did make a condition that Karen is not to have anything to do with K Corporation. As a result, Karen was transferred to a branch in the countryside. That was the reason why her husband divorced her. Her husband had been fed up with Karen's selfishness for a long time. The incident related to my wedding made him make up his mind. Frank also said that he will keep his distance from his mother for a while. He says he receives texts from his mother every day, but he doesn't reply to them. According to what was written on those texts, Karen resigned voluntarily because she couldn't stand to live in the countryside. Since she is quite old and has an eccentric personality, she has not been able to find a new job and has been working part-time from job to job. She probably doesn't get along with her fellow part-timers and quits right away. She has almost no savings, so I'm sure she will have a hard time. But that's none of my business. I think she's been punished for making fun of my parents so much.